Okay, so we're back for our final episode for NFL draft coverage. I'm Zack.
I'm Patrick.
And right now we're doing picks 22 through 32, which all of these are all playoff teams. So this is kind of like the wasteland part of the draft where you get, yes, they're very good players, but there's no superstars really left unless you have like an Aaron Rodgers, Ray Lewis, that kind of drop. But now for the 22nd pick, we have the Buffalo Bills taking Isaiah Wynn, O-line out of Georgia. This guy is just very strong. He's very solid. This past year, he had a great national championship game against Alabama. One of the main reasons why that offense was able to stay alive that long against that powerhouse defensive line. He's just one of those guys that if he does play like he did in college, he'll be a solid guy for 5 or 6 years that you'll need on your O-line.
Okay. With the 23rd pick, the New England Patriots select Rashid Evans, linebacker, Alabama.
This guy's just fast.
Yeah, the Patriots obviously during the offseason got rid of some key parts to the defense.
But they're still, no matter what they do, they're going to be loaded.
They're still going to be a playoff team.
And if they do get Rashid Evans, he's basically got the speed of defensive back at a linebacker position. They'll probably have him rush the edge. And we'll see how they do with that. And that might be, he might light up the AFC East.
As long as they have number 12 behind center, they're always going to the playoffs.
Yep, that's for sure. Then with the 24th pick, we have the Carolina Panthers taking Will Hernandez, O-line out of UTEP. And this guy, he's very solid. He doesn't play much huge games because he's at UTEP. But in the games he's played, he's been very big, like kind of big mauler type of guy that you're not going to get past him easy. He'll get some good pancakes. And hopefully this will show from college at UTEP to the NFL with the Panthers. I mean, for Cam, we still need O-line for him. Even though he has a pretty decent O-line, they gives him even more time than he already has. Dude, that's just insane.
This is a guy, who at first was considered like a 3rd round draft pick.
Yep, that's for sure.
He did really well in the combine and I guess scout days, and I think he's one of the best offensive linemen in the class.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay, with the 25th pick, the Tennessee Titans select Maurice Hurst, defensive tackle, Michigan.
This guy, he was, even though Michigan kind of had not a fallout year, but not as good as expected, he was one of the main parts of the defense. He was one of the consistent guys. You had him, you had Rashawn, who's not great this year, but was solid. And it was basically their defensive backfield was not that strong because they lost Jabril in the draft the year before. But their defensive front was loaded, and he was the biggest reason why. And for him to fit in at Tennessee, that would just add more to that defense. With, Woodyard's there. You have, I'm just blanking out, I don't know why. But you have, there's other good defensive front guys in Tennessee, so don't worry about that. Then with the 26th pick, we have the Atlanta Falcons taking Jory Alexander, cornerback out of Louisville. This guy can flat out fly. He can play zone, he can play man. He did struggle some points against the bigger name receivers in the country, but I think if he'll probably be one of those guys that have a cornerback 2 or 3 that can cover those speedy slot guys. But I just don't see him going against he'll be practicing against Julio every day, but I do not think that'd be a good matchup for him to put him against a Julio, an AB, an Odell. He's not that great, but he's a solid guy that the Falcons will need because they need defensive backs, and I think he'll be a solid guy to stop Julian Edelman or an Amendola type of dude.
Play the Giants this year too. With the 27th pick, the New Orleans Saints select Cortland Sutton out of SMU, wide receiver. Yesterday, 2 days ago, the Saints couldn't match Willie Snead's offer, so now he's headed to Baltimore. So now the Saints need a receiver. They need They need a big guy. Even though Drew Brees can kind of basically work with anyone out there,
it always helps to have someone solid.
Yeah,
Sutton is one of those dudes. He's not a superstar, but he's he's like an Amendola type of guy that he's not big name like an AB, but he can get the job done, and that's what's going to help Brees hopefully lead them deeper into the playoffs this year and not choke against the Vikings. Okay, then with the 28th pick, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers taking Isaiah Oliver, cornerback out of Colorado. This guy could very well be, out of all the great DBs we've said so far, he can very well be the best. Because he's just one of those lockdown guys, and he played in some pretty big games against some pretty good receivers this year, and I didn't hear any of the big games coming out of those receivers going against him one-on-one. I mean, like we said, we have for defensive backs, you have Derwin James, you have Josh Jackson, you have Mekhi Fitzpatrick. All those guys are amazing, but don't be surprised if you see Isaiah Oliver being the best in the next 5 years.
Well, with the 29th pick, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Christian Kirk, wide receiver, out of Texas A&M.
Wait, sorry. No technical difficulties, or is it? Yes, Texas A&M.
Out of Texas A&M. Well, the Jaguars just got rid of Allen Hurns.
Yep. Was it just Hurns? Right. Yeah. That's one of their best receivers.
Well, overall, they have a really good team.
Once again,
I think here whoever they draft would help them. They're one of the contending teams for the next couple of years.
Yeah, for the Super Bowl, which I can't believe, knowing that when they had Maurice Jones-Drew, and during that age, they would be one like the Browns. Be lucky for them to have 3 wins, and now they're contending for a Super Bowl. And I think Christian Kirk, he's gonna help them a lot. Like you said, this is kind of the desert area of the draft where these teams are already really good. They don't really have many needs. That's why they're contending for the Super Bowl. So with the 30th pick, we have Minnesota Vikings taking Leighton Vander Esch, linebacker out of Boise State. They already have Kendrick. Is it Kendrick or Kendricks? Kendricks, yeah. He's very good. This guy will just add on to it. I mean, he's athletic, he's strong, he's big. And I mean, he's good football sense out of Boise State. They didn't have so much of a great team this year. They were solid, but not. I don't think they ever went in the top 25. And if they did, I don't think they got past 20. Yeah, but he had a solid senior year or junior year. Can't remember which one he is. Sorry, but he'll be solid at Minnesota. Like I said, they're already kind of loaded. This will just add more firepower.
Okay. With the 31st pick, the New England Patriots take Frank Ragnow out of offensive tackle out of Arkansas, and obviously they need to rebuild the line. They just got rid of their left tackle, who signed with the Giants, Nate Soldier.
Yep, he's amazing.
Probably one of the best offensive tackles in the league. So you need to fill a spot somehow, and with being the 31st pick, you're not really gonna get.
You're in the desert area, but hopefully this guy will be able to fill part of Nate Soldier's shoes. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. We'll see come the season. Then with the last pick of the first round, the defending Super Bowl champs, Philadelphia Eagles, we have them taking Connor Williams, O-line out of Texas. And we have the Patriots passing on Connor Williams because we don't really see him really fitting as well as Frank Ragnow at Arkansas with them. So the reason why we have them going to Philly is that Philly's kind of more like a physical team, and that they're going to try to beat you down with it too, and not be so spectacular bang bang bang. They're going to try they have Ajayi, they have Wentz. Yeah, Wentz is one of the spectacular players, but really besides the scrambling, he's just a doom 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 type of guy. And Connor Williams, hopefully we'll see if he can stay healthy and produce the offensive lineman. He'll help this Eagles team even more, and they don't need any more help because they're already defending Super Bowl champs. And I'm Zach.
I'm Patrick.
And this has been your 2018 mock draft.